A mature man should know this. Human psychology, explained by a wise, mature grandmother. Hello. Listen carefully, because what I'm about to share with you now could completely change the course of your life. This proven story has the power to turn your intimacy problems into something of the past. Sit back comfortably and enjoy the journey, following each word with love and care. It was a beautiful sunny day in a charming village, where the gentle warmth of the sun seemed to touch every corner with tenderness. In that village lived a very wise woman, Dona Ana. Her hair shone like the full moon on the clearest nights, and her voice, always calm and serene, brought comfort and good advice to all who sought her out. That's how Pedro, with a heavy heart, decided to seek her help. With a trembling voice and eyes turned to the ground, Pedro confessed, "Dona Ana, I'm going through difficulties in my marriage. I feel like I've lost something very important between my wife and me, something I can no longer recover. What can I do?" Dona Ana, with a tender and understanding look, offered him a seat under the shade of a large tree. The light breeze swayed the leaves, bringing a gentle melody that seemed to accompany the conversation. "My dear Pedro," began Dona Ana, "over the years, the body goes through many transformations, and it's common for it to react in unexpected ways. But the important thing is not to lose hope, for there is always a way to restore what was lost." Are you enjoying the video? Make sure you're subscribed to our channel and give it a like. We specialize in relationships and sexuality, especially for those of us who are over 50. She paused briefly and, with eyes full of understanding, continued. "The first step is to take care of your diet. Include more fruits and vegetables, especially those rich in antioxidants like blueberries and pomegranates, which can make a big difference. Garlic is another great ally, and don't forget nuts and omega-3 rich fish, which are excellent for heart health and improving circulation." Pedro listened carefully, mentally noting each tip. Additionally, Dona Ana continued, "Exercise is essential. There's no need to overdo it. A simple daily walk can bring great benefits. Movement helps improve circulation and strengthens the heart. You can also try activities like yoga, which help not only the body but also the mind. Stress and anxiety often affect us more than we realize, and learning to relax is just as important as taking care of the physical body." She then paused for a moment, allowing Pedro to reflect on what he had just heard. "And don't forget," she added, "that talking to your wife is essential. Intimacy goes beyond the physical. It's about emotional connection. Sharing your feelings, discussing concerns, and understanding each other can renew your relationship in profound ways that you can't even imagine." Pedro, now more at ease, smiled, feeling more confident and full of hope. Do you like this topic? Then download the ebook, Mature Sexuality for Those Over 50, available in the first pinned comment. Copies are limited, so download now and experience more pleasure and give more satisfaction to your partner. Remember, wisdom is applied knowledge, so take advantage before it goes offline. "Thank you, Dona Ana," he said gratefully. "I'll follow your advice and improve each day." Dona Ana replied with a loving smile, seeing the change in Pedro's eyes. He had come in search of answers and found not only solutions but also a new perspective on life. As Pedro walked away, Dona Ana reflected on how life is a continuous journey of learning, regardless of age or the challenges we face. Now, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. We love talking about relationships and sexuality. Leave a like and share with friends. I'm happy to have your support. Thank you so much, and a kiss to you all. A few days later, Pedro returned to Dona Ana's house, but this time, he brought his wife, Maria, with him. She was a woman with gray hair and eyes full of love and concern. After hearing about Pedro's conversation with Dona Ana, Maria was curious and wanted to know more. "Dona Ana," Maria began, "Pedro told me about your advice, and we both came to seek guidance. We want to learn together how to better take care of our health and our relationship." Dona Ana, always welcoming, invited them into her simple but cozy home, where the scent of fresh herbs filled the air and 2 cups of hot tea awaited them on the table. "I'm happy to see you here, together," said Dona Ana with a gentle smile. True love is like a plant that grows over time, and it's beautiful to see that you are both willing to nurture it. Maria squeezed Pedro's hand and, with a determined look, said, "We are ready to follow your advice and learn how to take better care of ourselves." "Well," Dona Ana began, "in addition to what I've already told Pedro, there's something very important to remember: the value of shared time. Daily routine can wear down any relationship, but finding activities you enjoy together can reignite the bond." She leaned forward slightly, her eyes shining with enthusiasm. "There are so many simple things you can do together. A peaceful walk, a lovingly prepared dinner, or even learning something new. How about starting a garden at home? Caring for something together, watching it grow and flourish, can be symbolic of your relationship." Pedro and Maria smiled, already imagining the possibilities. Dona Ana continued, "And don't underestimate the power of small gestures of affection. A hug, a kind word, or simply listening to one another can have a profound impact. It's not just about physical intimacy, but about keeping the emotional connection alive." After a brief pause, she added, "Remember, patience and understanding are the pillars of a good relationship. There will be good days and not so good days, but as long as you communicate and support each other, you will always find a way to overcome the challenges." With teary eyes, Maria held Dona Ana's hands and said, "Thank you so much, Dona Ana. Your words have given us a new perspective. We will do everything we can to take care of ourselves and our love." Dona Ana smiled and squeezed the couple's hands. "Love is a precious treasure, and it's worth every effort. Now go, enjoy this day together, and never forget that love is the most powerful medicine." With light hearts and full of hope, Pedro and Maria said their goodbyes to Dona Ana, ready to start a new chapter in their lives. A chapter where respect, communication, and love would be the foundation of their journey together. And so, as they walked side by side, they rediscovered the power of a love that, despite the challenges of time, continued to bloom and illuminate their lives just as it had in their youthful days. And speaking of intimacy, we can't forget to emphasize the importance of cultivating daily intimate relations, not just as a physical act, but as a deep form of connection between the couple. When we talk about intimacy, it goes far beyond touch or the sexual act itself. It's a space of surrender, where creativity and the freedom to express pleasure preferences are essential to keeping the relationship's flame alive. Creativity in intimacy allows the couple to explore new forms of pleasure, discover new tastes, and strengthen the emotional bond. By breaking the routine and introducing new elements, whether through simple gestures of affection or experimenting with fantasies, the couple has the opportunity to reinvent their relationship. This keeps the relationship dynamic, nourishing both the body and the mind. It's an invitation for both to share their desires and explore new ways to connect together. Additionally, respecting the freedom of personal pleasure preferences is fundamental to a healthy relationship. Each person is unique in their preferences and sensations, and giving space for those preferences to be respected and celebrated strengthens mutual respect. When the couple feels free to share their desires without fear of judgment, intimacy becomes a true space of trust and complicity. It's important to remember that intimate relations don't need to follow a standard. On the contrary, the more personalized and connected the moment is, the more pleasurable and meaningful it will be. Creating an atmosphere where both partners feel comfortable expressing their desires and exploring their fantasies helps strengthen the emotional bond, which is the pillar of a healthy and satisfying sexual life. Lastly, the daily practice of intimate relations, with freedom and creativity, not only improves the quality of the relationship, but also contributes to physical and emotional well-being. Intimacy brings benefits such as stress reduction, mood improvement, and strengthening of the immune system. Therefore, investing in pleasure and connection with your partner is a way to care for your health on various levels. How about starting today by bringing a bit more creativity into your intimacy with your partner? Remember, love and pleasure are treasures to be cultivated every day. Did you enjoy the story? Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and watch our next video. This is a fact. Few people know this. Very wise words from feminine wisdom.